Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Atum Spinks. In this video, I'm going to walk you through my full Frost Mage PvE build. Every talent I'm running, why I'm running it, how it actually feels in gameplay, and how you can use it to get consistent high damage in dungeons and raids. I'll also break down the rotation later in the video so you can see how everything connects. I'll have timestamps for each section, so feel free to jump around. But honestly, this build flows best when you understand the whole picture. First up, we're going to work with the Mage Tree. Ice Barrier. Solid absorb, always useful in PvE, keeps you alive, which keeps your damage going. Alter Time. Great defensive tool, lets you play aggressive and reset if needed. Ice Block. Core immunity, no reason not to take it. Time Walk. Reduces cooldown pressure, helps keep your kit flowing. Winter's Protection. Adds survivability, small but valuable. Frost Conditioning. Extra durability. This is flexible. You could swap this depending on group needs. Arcane Warding. Reduces incoming magic damage, strong in a lot of PvE encounters. Inspired Intellect. This is a flat stat gain, it's always good. Spell Still. Situational, but when it's useful, it's very useful. Quick-Witted. Improves your casting responsiveness. It helps overall feel. Supernova. Nice control and burst utility, especially for ads. Remove Curse. Utility, it's always good to have access to. Improve Blink. Movement equals DPS uptime. This helps you stay active. Overflowing Energy. This helps with resource flow. It's smoother for casting. Greater Invisibility, one of your best defensive tools. This is like damage reduction and free reset. Ice Ward, there's more control options. This is useful depending on the situation. Tome of Ronin, this is a stat boost. This is just simple value. Tome of Antonidas, same idea, just solid passive power. Incantation of Swiftness adds movement synergy, helps maintain flow. Master of Escape. This is more mobility control. Again, this keeps you casting. Charm of Agewind, defensive value, small but consistent. Brainstorm helps this helps with the proc flow and casting rhythm. Flow of Time. This is cooldown synergy, it keeps things moving. Mana Confluence, better mana stability, smoother gameplay. Charm of Medivh, this is another layer of a passive survivability. Permafrost Bauble, this is frost synergy defensive, this fits your build overall. Ice Nova, this is strong instant damage and control. So this is our long range stun or root. Energized Barriers, more value from your defensive tools. Barrier Diffusion enhances survivability even more. Ice Cold, strong defensive option, very valuable in PvE. Spatial Manipulation, mobility utility. This helps your positioning. Improved Ice Barrier, just makes your barrier stronger, it's always worth it. And that's the Mage Tree. A lot of this is about staying alive, staying mobile, and keeping you casting smoother. Frost Tree now. This is where the build really comes alive. Ice Lance. This is your main damage spender, a huge part of your output. Blizzard. This is your AoE foundation, also feeds into your proc generation. Fingers of Frost. This is what makes Ice Lance hit harder. It lets you treat targets as if they're frozen. Frostbite adds control and freeze potential, helps trigger your damage windows. Icicle's passive damage stacking, always building value in your background. Flurry, one of the most important spells in your kit. Glacial Bulwark adds survivability, it helps you stay in the fight longer. Frozen Orb is one of your strongest PvE tools. It generates procs, it deals constant damage, and fuels your entire rotation. Always use this on cooldown. Brain Freeze. This is what enables your main combo. Piercing Cold. Flat damage increase. Simple but effective. Ray of Frost. Strong single target burst. Use it on cooldown and best when the target isn't moving. Permafrost Lances. This boosts your Ice Lance effectiveness and is very important. Frozen Touch. More proc generation. It keeps your rotation active. Splitting Ice is huge for PvE. Your damage now hits multiple targets, and that's massive value in any dungeon. Splintering Ray enhances Ray of Frost, makes it more impactful. Winter's Blessing helps with cooldown synergy and uptime. Freezing Rain, this makes your blizzard feel good. This is instant cast, more damage, smooth AoE flow. Improved Shatter increases crit damage against frozen targets. Deep Shatter takes that even further. This is why your Ice Lance hits so hard after Flurry. Winter Tide adds sustained value over time. You can swap this out with Whiteout depending on your preference. Glacial Attunement boosts your frost damage synergy, everything hits harder. Rhymecaster improves your proc consistency, smoother gameplay. Improved Flurry makes your Flurry even more effective, and that's very important. Glacial Assault adds pressure to your frost damage profile. Glacial Chill, this is more sustained damage, it helps in longer fights. Thermal Void is one of the strongest talents in the tree. Glaciate enhances your frost output, solid value, period. Comet Storm is your big burst ability, but only use this when you know the full storm will land as a hit. Hand of Frost improves your Ice Lance interaction and ties everything together. This entire tree is built around proc synergy, shatter damage, constant pressure. Or the Frostfire Tree. This is what brings the whole build together. First, Frostfire Bolt. This becomes one of your main casts. Imbued Warding adds defensive value tied into your build. Frostfire Empowerment increases your overall damage output. Elemental Affinity helps blend frost and fire into one system. Duality, this is where the synergy really starts. Heat Sink stabilizes your casting and resource flow. Thermal Conditioning improves consistency with less downtime. Dual Casting Adept enhances the interaction between frost and fire spells. Molten Chill adds layered damage effects, and that equals stronger synergy. Frostfire Infusion boosts your hybrid damage output. Flash Freeze Burn adds burst potential when conditions line up. Blast Radius improves your AoE potential. Elemental Conduit ties your elemental damage together, very strong. Isothermic Core, this is what makes the build feel complete. Now, let's bring everything together. Your main priority is your Frostfire Bolt and your Flurry. You're constantly going to be casting Frostfire Bolt until you get Brain Freeze procs. When Brain Freeze procs, you want to cast Flurry, then Ice Lance. That's your main damage spike. The cooldowns you want to keep on cooldown are Frozen Orb, always on cooldown, Ray of Frost, always on cooldown, and Comet Storm, but only when it will fully hit. You should always be casting, reacting moving intelligently, never just standing still or doing nothing. At the end of the day, this is your character, you're the one playing, so take what works from this build, adjust what doesn't, and make it your own. If this helped you understand Frost Mage PvE a little better, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We're pushing towards 1K subscribers. I also post PvP content, dungeon runs, and the music you hear in these videos is actually my own work. So if you felt the vibe, you're in the right place. We'll see you next time.